So for William the Poet, when I did the music, it was your basic beat, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the guitar started right on the one. Like that, right? 1, 2, 3. I wanted the bass to be behind it. The bass would come in a little, right? So the guitar and bass would have a little interplay. By the time we played it out a lot, we might have lost a little bit of that. The verse had a clean sound, but then totally distorted for the chorus. So let's try it. I'm gonna lay down the drums right now, and then I'll add the guitar and I'll add the bass so you can see how I wrote and how I recorded the music for William the Poet that I showed to Chris. It was just an instrumental, and then he wrote the words, and it became William the Poet. But the beat went. That became Web Girls, I approached a little bit differently. I wanted it to almost have an up in the air feel. Like, I don't want to work, just want to bang on the drum all day. I wanted to have a little feel like that. This time I wanted to start with the bass guitar, but in the lead pickup, kind of a nasally sound, almost a jazzy sound. So that's how the riff would start, okay? And it would go like that, right? And then the band would go 1, 2, 3. And when the band did that, I would add my neck pickup, so it wasn't only the bridge pickup, and the bass would get a lot fuller. But again, let's start with the drums. Show you how we did Web Girls. So Web Girls was 1, 2, 3. But it could be a little slower, right? 1, 2, 3. once I had all the music done instrumentally, and then I mixed it down, that was my demo, okay? And it was mastered on cassette. It was 1989. So I would show that cassette to Chris, and I'd show him the music. Say William the Poet, I'd show him the music, right? And he'd listen to it. And he'd have headphones on. And he'd open his book, he had lyrics written out, and then he would just come out with something.
To be the question asked throughout life, Juliet answered it with a knife. One night, in the midst of summer, I wrote prose, got it straight with my drummer. I took notes from a famous sir, who wrote in iambic pentameter. William the writer, he wrote it clear. First name Will, the last Shakespeare.
And the song came alive, you know. Then once we showed it to the band, there's some good musicians in that band, and they made it happen.
I'm gonna show it. Well, I'm talking about William the writer. Check this out. Check this out. Franzman, I dedicate. The winds crack their cheeks and the earth does quake. No mistake, he had a poetic style. I've been tempted for a while to quote him, recite his work and his words. So God can stand up for bastards. I'm assured every time I portray a character in one of William's plays, that the plot will have dimension and gore. I might as well talk through a war and never bore. We'll leave a laughter or sorrow. Not tomorrow, tomorrow. Measure for measure, this is no crime. But to do about nothing but right on time. With my eye that wherever you are coming here, don't style the author, the William Shakespeare. Countrymen, I come not to diss William, but to bring up again to the world at hand. Understand, this is a new one. The rap design, it is a new one. It's hard to be last, to be burned out last. You wanna hear it cause I know the piece of the gas. To be heard today in this way is no fair, it's just William Shakespeare.